welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, if you are new here, then welcome. I am the Blunt Reader. This is going to be the December reading for the sign of Cancer, or whenever you see this video and it resonates with you. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the post notifications so that when I post a new video you are notified. Also, like this video, leave me a comment down below, and follow me on Instagram at thebluntreader. Keep in mind that this is general. It cannot and will not resonate with every single person that is watching this video. I have already shuffled, but I am going to shuffle a couple of times, and then we're going to see what Spirit has to say for you. You are actually the last water sign that I am doing, so hopefully your message, your reading is a little bit more positive than the other two, because I don't know what Scorpio and Pisces got going on. We have the King of Swords. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be your energy that you are taking on, or this could be the energy of somebody that you are connected to. I'm feeling distant. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe you are connected to somebody who could be an air sign. Doesn't matter what sign they are. But maybe things feel a bit distant between the two of you. Maybe there's not any communication, or if there is communication, it's very short. We'll see, but I feel like there's distance between you and somebody, or you and something. Well, there we have it. The Four of Cups. Something is being turned down. Something is being rejected. Y'all, I'm sorry about this lighting. The sun is doing what the sun does. Anyway, something is being turned down. So are you offering something to this King of Swords person, and they're just cutting it down, like before you can even finish saying what you're saying? They're just like, nah, I'm good. I don't want it. Because this person, this King of Swords, because the King of Swords, he's not even paying attention. Like, his sword is down too. He's focused on this little bird. The sword is down. I feel like you're either, this is your energy, or this is the person that you're connected to. Somebody has kind of just given up, because like I said, the sword is down, it's stuck in the ground. Like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to argue. I have zero energy for this. I don't really want to give to this anymore. So maybe that's where the distance is coming in, because you have somebody who's just not willing or doesn't want to put up a fight anymore. We'll see. We have the Devil. So maybe you're tired of fighting with somebody who is toxic. Maybe this is a toxic situation, a restrictive situation. I'm hearing loss of identity. So some of you could have felt like you were with somebody, in the process of being with this person, you kind of lost yourself. And once you realized that, you were like, yeah, this isn't going to work. Because if I'm going to lose anybody in this situation, it's going to be you. It's not going to be me. Like, I let myself go. I lost myself in the process of this connection, this relationship, and it's just not working. So you could be giving somebody the cold shoulder. Like, they could be talking to you and you could be looking at somebody else. And not in the sense that you're trying to date somebody else, but, you know, you're just not... Your attention is not on this person, or on this connection, whatever this is. Seven of Cups. Hell, you could be looking at other people. Could have a lot of options. Or you were dealing with somebody who had a lot of options, and you were tired of feeling like an option. Because what we not going to do is treat me like an option. That's what I'm feeling. Like, if you want to have options, cool. But I'm not going to be one of them. The High Priestess. Your intuition telling you something. So your intuition could have been telling you, like, this is not it. This is not the situation for you. This is not the relationship for you. And so, you know, you eventually listen. But this could also be somebody who has some type of information, and they're not saying anything about it. They're keeping that information to themselves. Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords being here, especially because it came out right after the High Priestess, some of you are ignoring your intuition. But at the same time, still saying, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm stuck. I don't know how to move forward. Listen to your intuition. That's the answer. Because the Eight of Swords is not really somebody who's stuck. It's just somebody who feels stuck. And they feel stuck because what they're being told to do, they don't want to do. It's not that they don't know what to do. They just don't want to do what they know they need to do. And this Eight of Swords is also that restrictive energy. And that's why somebody is here cutting these strings, rope, whatever it is. Cutting this person loose. But still, the position of the person with the blindfold on is as if they are still confined. And it's like, you've been rescued. You've been saved. What are you doing? Let's go. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. It's kind of like if you have ever watched a movie and there's like a hostage situation. And so the people come, or the person comes that is there to rescue this person. They cut the tape off, or the rope, or whatever they were being held with. And the person is still there, like, real scared, real timid. And it's like, you're safe now. Like, help is here. We're here to help you. But the person is still afraid, still timid, still unsure. This also feels like Stockholm Syndrome. Because like I said, this person is here to help you, to assist you, to rescue you. But this person that is being rescued is just there. And it's like, okay, can you come on? Like, hello, it's time to go. And this person is not moving. Stockholm Syndrome is when somebody has been kidnapped or been in some type of, toxic situation, being held hostage, whatever the case may be. Not saying that you're being held hostage, but you're in a situation that is binding, restrictive, whatever. Suffocating is what it feels like. But you grow comfortable with that. And you get comfortable with the person who has ultimately put you in this position. In the sense of, a kidnapping or a hostage situation. This person that's taking you from something that you are comfortable with. They've taken you away from your friends, your family. Also feels like an abusive situation, because that's what abusers do. They separate you and isolate you from your family, from your friends, so that they have control over your mind, so that they make you feel low, so that they make you dependent on them. But it's like you're being helped, you're being saved, and you're still there. Almost as if the person who has ultimately, kidnapped you and taken you from your safe place, your normal life, has now become like your savior, in a sense. Hopefully that makes sense. It made sense in my head. I don't know if I explained it that well, but if you know what Stockholm Syndrome is, then it'll make sense. If not, Google it. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is iffy for me. Always has been. Probably always will be. Because he can easily kind of shift back into that Knight of Wands energy, which is very inconsistent, not very stable. And so this could also be somebody who has a lot of options and choices. And like I said, it's not wanting to be just an option. I'm not trying to be your flavor of the week. Two of Pentacles. This is indecisiveness, though. Unsure. And going back to the example of being, taken hostage, I mean, that's not necessarily the best example or the happiest of examples, but it's what's coming to mind, so we're going to go with it. It's like you're being saved here. You're being rescued here with this Eight of Swords, and you're still contemplating whether or not you want to go and be saved. Like, the boat is here. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, boy, let's go. Like, you're being saved. You're being rescued. Spirit is sending you somebody to help you out of this situation, and you're still like, well, I don't know. Maybe it's not so bad here after all. Yes, it is. I don't know what y'all water signs got going on for the month of December. My goodness. Four of Wands. This is the foundation. This could be a marriage that you are in, and maybe it's a little bit more difficult because you are married. Maybe you have kids. And so it's not as easy as just picking up and leaving. But it doesn't mean that it's impossible for you to leave either, especially if you're married to this devil energy. The Hangman. The Hangman is looking at something from a different perspective. Get the lesson in the situation so that you gain enlightenment, so that you gain clarity, so that you see things differently. Take the blindfold off. Because even in this card, you have this person who is upside down, who is held hostage. And then you have somebody who's there giving this person water, but what I never understood is how are you giving somebody water and they're upside down? I mean, I've never tried to drink anything upside down, but it just logically, that doesn't really make sense to me. Because how are they supposed to drink something if they're upside down? Like, are you really trying to help me or are you trying to drown me? I'm confused now. And maybe that's the energy. Like, are you trying to make the situation better if it's a marriage or relationship? Like, is this a good situation or is it bad? I don't know. I'm confused. Probably because you've been hanging upside down and all of the blood has rushed to your head and you're not thinking clearly. But your intuition is here trying to tell you something. Like, this isn't it. This is not the situation for you. This person got you serving them. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, but whose wish is being fulfilled? Whose wish is being granted? Is it yours? Because I don't really feel that. I feel like you may be connected to somebody who is getting exactly what they want out of the situation, and it's kind of making you, I don't want to say they're a servant, but they've gotten you to a place, they've broken you down enough, it feels like, to where they're good with that. Like I said, with the case of an abuser, they isolate you, they separate you from your friends, your family, the people that you love, the people who love you and want the best for you. They separate you from those people because they don't want those people to cloud your judgment, to tell you to get up out of that situation because it's not the situation for you. They don't want that. They want you to basically not have a mind of your own, to do exactly what they say. And so ultimately, they break you down enough, they take away your confidence by doing whatever it is that they do to make you feel like you need them, that you have to rely on them, that you can't move or do anything without them saying so. This could be somebody who's very controlling. And maybe even as you are listening to this, and it may not be an abusive situation, you know, I'm not saying that everybody that's listening to this is in an abusive situation, but you're in a situation where you don't even feel like you anymore. You don't feel like yourself. And so that's why, even though this wish fulfillment card is here, it's like, whose wish is really being fulfilled? Is it yours or is it the person that you're with? Five of Cups. Regret, shame, guilt, remorse. This is grieving something. I feel like it's a case of, I don't even want to, mistaken identity is what's coming up, but I just feel like you don't feel like yourself. But I'm wondering what still has you there. Why are you still involved in this? Why are you still giving energy to this? If it doesn't seem like you're necessarily all that happy, is what I'm feeling. Six of Wands. Is it because of some sort of status? This Five of Cups, Six of Wands is giving me one trophy wife, is what I'm hearing. You know, you look good for this person. You look good on their arm. But it's like that's all you're good for this person. I feel like this isn't going to necessarily resonate with a whole lot of people, but the people that it needs to resonate with, it will. There could also be something that you're getting. Maybe this person, I don't know, gives you something. But it's still like you're not being fulfilled. Like, yeah, you may be getting something. Like maybe this person takes you on trips and vacations and maybe spoils you financially. but there's a lack of fulfillment on the emotional end. And maybe that's what you want. The Six of Wands is making me feel like it's all for a show. And maybe it's both of you kind of putting on these masks and pretending to be the happy couple, the happy married couple who has it all together, but then you're miserable when you go home. And, you know, you're not performing for people anymore. You're not putting on the show of being the happy wife or the happy husband or the girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. I feel like it's not real. The happiness that is here. We have the Magician. The Magician is the master manifester. Somebody who utilizes the resources that they have in order to create what they want. So are you creating what you want, or are you just settling for what is being given to you from this person? I feel like something is missing here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. This is work. This is effort. Putting forth work and effort. Possibly to end something, with death being here, the card of Scorpio. Something needing to end. Maybe you need to get all your ducks in a row in order for you to have what you want. I feel like for some of you, though, you're not working, and it's because this person doesn't want you to work, which also says to me it could be a tactic of control, because then you have to be dependent on me for money. And so if you are depending on me for money, then you have no choice, so to speak, but to stay. I don't know what's going on in this situation, but it feels a lot like somebody is being very controlling. Somebody is also not very happy. It could be both of you. You both could be miserable, but you are putting on this act as if you're not, as if you're this happy couple, whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in these situations with these water signs. I don't know what y'all got going on, but it's a lot. And if you are in a situation where you are not happy, especially if you are in a situation where you are being abused in some way, even if it's not physically, then I truly, truly hope that you get out of that situation very quickly, as soon as possible. So I hope that this was helpful. Again, my apologies for this ridiculous lighting, but it'll get better with time. And I feel like that's the message for you. It will get better in time. Interesting. I'll talk to y'all next time.